Greetings, Divine Gala family. Gratitude for stopping by. Today is Tuesday, the 19th. We are going to tap in just to get a collective message, see what comes out. Remember, the messages are always timeless, so whenever you find them, if it is for you, allow it to be what it is that you need, okay? Gratitude to all new subscribers, all returning subscribers, and everyone that stops by. I greatly appreciate your time. Gratitude to everyone who, shares the message, who shares the channel. Gratitude to everyone who is booking, their sessions. I just had a real nice session, and I really appreciate having nice sessions. I like when genuine energy comes in and it ain't all chaotic and stuff like that. I love those type of sessions. But gratitude to everyone who is, allowing me to work through a session with you guys and, tap into your energy to give you the messages and things that you need to receive. It is a pleasure to walk with y'all along your path and your journey. If you would like a personal session, you can book one on my website, or you can also message me on my business number, and I will reach back out to you at my earliest convenience so that we can go ahead and coordinate something for you. If you have questions or concerns about, the service that you are getting, always reach out to me before booking the service. I do not work with everyone. I don't do chaos. If you're coming over here to receive healing, I can help you. If you're coming over here for chaotic mess and drama, I'm not the reader for you. There's readers out there that'll help you, but I'm just not that person, okay? So let's go ahead and tap in and see what comes out for you guys for today. We are going to be just basically doing a tarot today to see what comes out. I am also going to get y'all some rebel messages in the end as well. And I may stop back doing horoscopes like I told y'all. Just I ain't quite sure just yet. I already got a lot on my plate, so before I put anything else on there, I got to make sure I can handle what I already got, you know what I mean? All right, what is the goddess energy surrounding the collective for today? What is the goddess energy surrounding the collective? Gratitude. So we have resistance, okay? So some of you guys could be resisting change. We got gang, Sarah. Some of you guys could definitely be, resisting some type of change in your life, surrounding your life. Or you could be changing and just, resisting bringing different energies into, this thing with you, okay? So let's see what's going on. I ain't even going to waste no time. I'm going to just get right on in there. What is the message pertaining to this resistance? What is going on with resistance in the collective? So we got the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. When we are looking at the Wheel of Fortune, it's messed up that it's in the reverse because it talks about, things changing, cycles ending, the change that you need to come into your life, being in your life. The Wheel of Fortune represents the number 10 as well. Represents 10. But you guys are definitely, a Sagittarius or connected to Sagittarian energy, okay? So somebody is dealing with some type of chaos. It's crazy. Let me explain it to y'all like this. So we got resistance when we look at, gang, Sarah. We got resistance here followed by more resistance. It's something that is being resisted here. Some of you guys are resisting change, or there could be people around you who refuses to accept the changes that you have made because it's giving confusion, okay? It's giving I want to change, but I haven't changed, or, you shouldn't change. Like, I hear a lot of chatter around this, okay? It's a lot of different things that's going on. Somebody could be coming into, a chaos of bad luck. Somebody could also be coming into some type of misfortune, and you could be trying to, stop yourself from getting into that energy. When we look at gang, Sarah, she represents the number 22. So you could be seeing 22, you could be seeing mirrored numbers. There's different things that you could be seeing and encountering at this time, but somebody resisting some type of change here. There is something that is going on. Somebody is definitely learning how to break a cycle on another note, but then we have on the other hand that Somebody is definitely dealing with some type of setbacks or something, and this is caused by external forces. This is caused by things that is outside of you, okay? So that's why I'm telling y'all, for whatever this energy is, I feel like it's confusion. I feel like it's things that's outside of the main character, the main person. It's not things that the person is saying or doing or how they're feeling. It's the people that they are, allowing into their circle. It's the people that's around them. You could have even, shifted yourself away from these people, and there's still chatter about what it is that you are doing. Somebody is still trying to resist the fact that you have changed and not allowing this change to come in, or not accepting this change, even though it is here. There's somebody who is saying, yeah, they ain't changed, or they ain't never gonna change, or, it's people around you who's resisting the change, who refuse to change, that you still have some type of connection to, or either these people are still in your energy, and it is very negative, okay? It is something that, it got to be done away with, okay? Like, it got to be done away with. There needs to be some type of justice that comes into this energy, okay? Because when we are looking at the Wheel of Fortune, we are looking at the fact that things that don't kill you, it make you stronger. We are looking at you overcoming and, being able to change the cycle. We are looking at change here. We're looking at divine luck. We are looking at turning points. But with it being in reverse, there is the opposite of all of that. It's the opposite. So instead of somebody coming into a period of luck, somebody is coming into a period of misfortune, where there's going to be a lot of problems and chaotic energy surrounding these people, or whatever the case is. But I strongly feel like somebody broke the cycle, and then there's a bunch of other people that refuse to get in there, like refuse to be a part of it, refuse to do their part or their share. There's massive resistance here, like somebody there. What is it here? So we got the King of Cups. What else? Because it's just... We got the Knight. I said him before he came out. So we got the Knight of Cups and the King of Cups. Because I called the Knight the King accidentally. And it's crazy because I got on my damn glasses. So I can see, okay? But it's crazy. I felt the energy of this man coming out. So we dealing with, the energy of emotions. There's emotional resistance here. Somebody is refusing to change because it does not feel good to them. It doesn't mean that the change doesn't need to happen. It doesn't mean that the change won't happen, but somebody is refusing this change. And why are they refusing this change, may I ask? It is because of the simple fact that, it's imbalanced here, okay? Something was very chaotic in the energy, where we are looking at the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, followed by the Knight of Cups and the King of Cups, okay? When we are looking at this, somebody thought that they were following their heart into something. And for that one energy that I feel like, you are changing, you have changed, you did your big one to change, you're the person that, is actually following your heart. But then we have someone on the other hand who could be a Scorpio. They could be a Libra. They could also be a Pisces, okay? They could be any of them signs that was called out, even a Sagittarius, because the Wheel of Fortune starts off with Sagittarius. So you could be any of those signs, connected to any of those signs, and this could be for you. Only take what resonates and leave what does not, okay? But whoever you are definitely someone who followed your heart. You are someone who got rid of, a lot of different things. You got some good advice and you went for it, okay? And then there's others of you who have gotten good advice, who have been told what you needed to be told, who have been shown what you need to be shown, and for whatever reason, you keep making negative choices and decisions. You keep doing things that does not align to your highest good. You keep moving in the energy as if free will is actually going to work out for your best, and it is not, okay? Free will is going to entrap you, because whatever you were designed to do, that is what you will do. No matter how many times you got to cycle back to get it done, you gonna get it done, okay? So somebody is listening to somebody who's giving good advice and who's properly leading, and then there is someone here who is not listening at all to what it is that they're being told. Someone is refusing to, you know, take the advice that they're being given. Someone feels like they can just do whatever they want to do and there's not going to be any consequences. But to those of you that have really done the change, and, you know, who have not resisted change and who have surrendered to the change that you need in your life, you have the opposite of this coming into you. You have balance coming into you. You took the advice that was given to you divinely, you took it, and you are now creating, you know, you're creating things off of the divine spiritual wisdom that you have been able to gain and that you have been given through the energy of following your heart, allowing yourself to basically listen, you know, be in tune with yourself, not only just with yourself but with your guides. You allowed yourself to come through this energy, you know, with your head held high, knowing that you got to listen even if it doesn't feel good or you don't quite understand every single thing that's being asked of you. You are still allowing yourself to move in the energy of respectfully listening to what it is that you're being told. But then some of y'all resisting. Some of y'all feel like, yeah, I know they said that, but I'm going to do this. I know you said to do this, but I'm going to do it this way and I'm going to do it that way. Whoever is going against what it is that they are being told, you're coming into bad luck. You are coming into misfortune. You are coming into energy that is going to take you a while to get back out of. They're going to teach you how to listen. They're going to teach you how to not make your head hard. They're going to teach you how to allow their word to be their word when they speak. Okay, so it's some things that somebody who is, you know, not listening going to experience that you're going to have to go through, and it's some karmic shit, but you got to experience and go through it. So we got generously giving to love and connections. We got the Six of Pentacles and the Lovers both coming out together. When we are looking at the Six of Pentacles, you could be somebody who is being told not to give, but you are continuing to give. It is okay to be generous. It is okay to give, you know, when you have it to give. But this ties into the message from yesterday. If you don't have it to give, you don't have it to give. You cannot beat yourself up. You cannot make people make you feel like you're less than because you say no or whatever the case is. And this has something to do with the connection, whether it's a partnership, whether it is a friendship, whether it is you and your co-workers. Somebody is asking for something and someone doesn't want to give it, and you're not giving. I feel like it's different scenarios. You're not giving because you were told not to give or because you don't have it to give. And then on another note, you're just giving because you and this person is in a connection. Some of you could be giving and losing at the same time and still needing more of what it is that you're giving when you have it before you give it. But when you give it, it is no longer there. And then you find yourself having to find different ways how to come back by what it is that you had given because you were never supposed to give it. Hope that makes sense. Yep, it's a transformation around this connection. Somebody is going to take a chance on themselves. There's a transformation around the connection here pertaining to a love relationship is what we're going to call it. Okay, we're going to call it a love relationship because it is definitely a relationship that it could even be a business relationship. There's a transformation here. You could be a Taurus. You could be a Gemini. Taurus, Gemini. You could be a Scorpio, and then with the Fool, you could be an Aquarius, okay? So we got Taurus, Gemini, Scorpio, and Aquarius here. Followed by the Sagittarius, followed by the Libra and the Scorpio, because Scorpio is here twice, and the Pisces, okay? So yeah, you're taking a chance. Somebody may even leave a relationship. I'm gonna set these down real quick because I'm gonna show y'all this shit. Somebody was generously giving in a connection, and there's a transformation here because somebody is going to step out on faith and take a chance on themselves. I feel like what I'm picking up on now is that somebody felt like they had to prove themselves. Somebody excessively gave in this connection. You gave more than you had to give because you wanted to prove that you could be the person in this connection that loves your partner, but you do not love by finance, okay? You love unconditionally by your heart space, but not by finances. So you chose to get into a connection that, you know, was going to allow you to build yourself or feel like, you know, this is the relationship for you, this is it, this is everything, and there's going to be a change or a transformation. You're going to learn how to stop using money to substitute where love and emotions and feelings should be, and you're going to actually implement that. You're going to take a chance on yourself to transform your relationship and your connection, because it's not one that you want to lose, is what I'm getting. But there's definitely a transformation around this connection here. And this transformation is one that had been called in. It's one that someone has been praying for. They've been asking for it. This is somebody who doesn't mind giving, but could be giving a bit too much, okay? You could be giving too much. So because you're giving too much, you may not have anything, because you're not supposed to be giving. All right, don't harass me now. What's up? I'm busy right now. All right, 555. I'll say change. I'm telling you, it's change. Is there any other messages that I need to see pertaining to this resistance? Is there anything else here? Oh, shit. Temperance. I know that's right. You being divinely led to get out of this energy. This transformation that's coming. I'm telling you, somebody prayed for this. You were praying for this connection. You were praying and asking that this connection works out. I also feel like you prayed to manifest this connection into you. But for whatever reason, there's something that is going on here that you are being spiritually, divinely led through, okay? I'm not going to say away from it, because I don't feel like it's a major ending to this. I feel like there's some lessons that have to be learned here, especially with the fact that there's resistance. There's someone who's being told things but is not listening. It's almost like you are going to get counsel, but when you receive the counsel, you are not listening to anything that you are saying. So you are taking up divine time of the person that is counseling you. You are taking up divine time with the spirit guides and ancestors that are stepping in to allow you to be counseled. And you are taking up and wasting time of yourself, because what you don't do willingly, you will be made to do. I keep telling y'all in this channel, there's no such thing as free will. People come to y'all and tell y'all, yeah, you know I got free will, or don't let nobody tell you that you don't have free will. Yeah, let them tell you that you got free will. You can have free will all day, every day. But when it comes down to you being instructed divinely to do a certain thing, you got to do what it is that you got to do. You don't have time to be sitting out here not doing what it is that you were asked to do, because you will be forced to do so, okay? I tell people that all the time. There's no such thing as free will. If you are a warrior that was sent down here to heal, no matter how many times you cycle back, you will complete your mission when it is all said and done. So if you keep playing with yourself, that's on you. But you're going to continue to go through it, okay? You are finding, once this change happens, there's going to be a divine balance that is ushered into you. Once this divine transition takes place with the energy of death, okay? When this happens, because temperance fell on top of death, so I left it where it was. You guys are going to definitely find harmony and balance in things that comes about after this change. You're going to learn patience. You're going to learn how to basically find solutions together with your person, your partner, whether it be a job, whether it be a business, whether it be a friendship, whether it be, a family, relative thing. Like you are going to find balance in the transition that is coming. Somebody has been praying for this to transition. Somebody has been praying for something different to take place, asking for it to feel different, to heal, and different things of that nature. Temperance is also 14. 1 and 4 is 5. So basically, there's definitely a divine change that is here coming into you guys, okay? And you had to take a chance. You're willing to take that chance, and that is good that you are willing to take that chance. When we look at the energy of temperance, it represents Sagittarius energy, fire energy. Whether you are a Sagittarius or not, you could be connected to one, or this could just simply be somewhere in your chart. But you could be praying for a change to come in. This could be between a Scorpio and a Sagittarius, to be honest, because there's divine Scorpio, Sagittarius, Gemini, Taurus. You guys are definitely praying for different things to happen in your life, okay? Give it time. There's also Libra, Aquarius here as well, but I don't feel like, you know, this is about them. I feel like this is about these signs right here specifically, okay? So we are going to go ahead and keep one and see if there's anything else that comes out with this. And there it is. You walking away. Somebody decided to walk away. The walk away may not feel so good. It may not be something that you really want to do. You may just be doing this so that you can put your foot in and give yourself time to do what it is that you need to do. This represents the energy of the Pisces. You're freeing yourself from what was telling you. You're taking a chance on your energy. You're taking a chance on yourself. You're taking a chance to walk away from the things that is not serving you. And as you walk away, you are withdrawing, but you are leaving things behind. You ain't even got a cup in your hand. You like, you know what, forget it. I'll just find me something to drink somewhere else. I just get me another cup and start completely over. And look at the moon. The moon is disappointed as hell. The moon and the sun together is just real disappointing energy. So somebody is walking away from disappointment and you taking a chance to walk away. You think that, you know, you may lose a lot by walking away, or you could be walking away from a lot with everything still being here. You walking away and you okay with just having what it is that you have. You okay and comfortable with this happening because you need to get out of this energy. Somebody don't want to be around the people that refuses to change. Somebody don't want to be in the energy of resistance. We got the devil coming out fumbled. So basically whatever was holding you back or holding you in this energy, you're still pulling yourself out of it. You're still releasing it. If this is energy that you are currently going through, you're coming out of this energy, not allowing yourself to be in it, not allowing yourself to be pulled down by it. You are just allowing yourself to move forward. You're not allowing yourself to be held back by things that is going to hinder you, stop you, hurt you, or cause you any type of disruptive energy, you know, in your field, okay? You guys are walking away from what is going on here. And it may be a slow walk away because this might be somebody who is very important in your life. This may be somebody who holds value, but you're slowly walking away. You're releasing the traps. You're releasing the things that you felt was hindering you. You are releasing the negative thinking. You are releasing the betrayal. You are releasing the energy of feeling depressed and down, and you are walking away from it, okay? Somebody could have even been violent in this energy, but you're walking away from it. You're not allowing yourself to be stuck in that energy anymore. You're not allowing it to determine who you are or where you are. In the energy of the Leo, you are finding happiness. You are finding your own happiness. You are finding the strength that aligns to you and with you, and you are grounding yourself through that, okay? And there's nothing wrong with that. So continue to allow this to happen for you. Continue to allow yourself to shift. Continue. Oh, I'm sorry. The devil represents Capricorn, if I didn't say it, y'all. But you're continuing to allow yourself to shift in ways that is basically going to bring out different things in you, for you, surrounding you, for whoever is avoiding listening, for whoever has trouble listening and doing what they are told to do, or ask what they are told, doing what they are asked / told. You got to change that because it's going to come into bad energy for you. Continuing to resist what you are spiritually being told is going to make you go through an era of bad luck. It is going to make you go through karmic energy, and there won't be a lot of help. There will only be help where the divine allows there to be help. Outside of that, you'll be made to experience whatever you have to go through, especially if you have went through this a certain way, okay? But for others of you, there's, you know, someone who is always giving, who is always gave, who turned their back on something because they realized what was going on here. They realized what was hindering them. They realized what the devil really was and how the devil looked and appeared. So they moving on, okay? They just moving on to something different. Somebody jumped ship, and that's okay. You know, you turned away, but you took a chance. You were spiritually led to take a chance and, you know, do something different for yourself. So you decided that this something different meant you had to walk away. You had to leave. Even if you didn't want to leave, you had to leave, okay? Ashe. So I'm going to go ahead and get these rebel messages for y'all real quick, and then I'm going to let y'all go. Remember, always take what resonates, leave what does not. Don't try to take nothing that don't fit into your scenario and situation to make it fit. Only take what resonates. Always remember these messages is timeless as well. So when you find them, you are meant to find them. What is the rebel messages for the collective for this resistance energy? What do you have to tell them? What is it that they need to know? What is here for the resistance? Okay. So we got get over yourself, pull your shit together, okay? Help people, give back, do good shit for humanity. It's time for y'all to, you know, really step up and, you know, get out of your head. Some of y'all are in y'all head about, you know, being told things, especially for the person who is avoiding, you know, the changes and, you know, going through this resisting energy. Whoever is resisting change, whoever is resisting this new lifestyle, whoever is resisting what is to come, get out of that. You know, pull it together. Get over it, okay? That project, that person, that idea is waiting. Get after that shit. The world has your back, okay? So whatever it is that you have been wanting to do, if this is why you are resisting the change because you are unsure if it's going to work out well, you got this. Your ancestors and spirit guides got you. They've been leading you and guiding you, so it is time for you to move forward into that. Some of y'all are dieting and need to step away from the diet. Some of y'all are being a little too, I wouldn't say hard on yourself, but you trying to diet because, you know, you want to look like this or you want to look like that. Do it for the health. Do it because you want to be healthy. Do it because you want to allow your body time to heal from the things that you could have been putting in it that wasn't so good for you, okay? Some of you guys also need some alone time. And the reason why you need some alone time is because you're winning. Even though you're winning, you do need a hug. And you need to also take a trip. Make sure you are making better decisions as you are going forward in life, okay? But some of y'all need time alone, and you know why you need time alone, and it is okay for you to need that time. You're winning. You definitely have good things coming into yourself. Some of you guys need to laugh more as well. Laugh is on the bottom of the deck. Where's your sense of humor? Some of you guys are a little too serious, like I said, but need to just change certain things up just a little bit. Keep tweaking it just a little bit so that you continue to move in what's for you. But for the bulk of this message right here, somebody resisting something that does not feel good. Somebody is also walking away from someone who did not give them, you know, what it is that they were supposed to give to this partner or whatever the case is. Something is missing, and whatever is missing, it could be the fact that you don't listen. It could be the fact that you just think you got it all together. It could be the fact that, you know, somebody is just real disappointed, or even being spiritually led to walk away. But there's a connection that someone is always giving, and there's about to be a change, which means that there could be a switch up in the energy. There could be, you know, they could stop giving, they could stop communicating, they could stop talking. There's a change here, and for whatever reason, there's angels and spirit guides that, you know, is, you know, allowing this change to happen, because once it happens, they're going to balance you for taking a chance on yourself, depending on how you come through this, okay? You're releasing the things that are binding you and holding you and, you know, hindering you in any way, shape, form, or fashion, while allowing yourself to follow your dreams and do what it is that you desire to do for yourself, okay? So I send you all peace, love, and light until tomorrow. Continue to be great and elevate each and every day along your path and your journey. Remember, only take what resonates, leave what does not. If this is not your message, do not take it, let it stay. We got 3 more days coming, so, you know, maybe a message will come out that is for you if this is not for you, okay? Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. Share as well. Make sure you turn your notification bell on so that you can get the message when it drops daily. Like I told you, I don't have specific times where I'm going to be dropping these videos. I'm just recording them and dropping them. But I am making sure that they are now posting daily, okay? Because, again, you know, last week I was posting them, but it wasn't posting. So, yeah, if y'all would, you know, like a personal session, make sure you reach out to me on my business number or either on my website. I send, again, peace, love, and light into you all. Gratitude for y'all stopping by and making it to the end. I will see y'all tomorrow, okay? Ashe.